Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin' With Web Show. I'm GW Pomisher. Thank you so much for logging on and tuning in. If you haven't had a chance to do it yet, go down and hit subscribe. Right now, you know who you are. Hit the little bell. Get notified whenever these new videos drop, because we want you to know about our artists, authors, filmmakers, comic book artists, creators of all kinds, man. It's great. And we're here at ICCCon3. Hosted by Terrence Baker and the Independent Creators Connection, as well as Jake Estrada and Space Coast Comixx and Space Coast Comic-Con. And we're hanging with Jake Estrada, Space Coast Comixx publisher, comic artist, creator, man about town.
Yeah.
Jake's motto, if y'all don't know this because you haven't watched the show before, is "We can do this." And he means it. He means it, man. He's working it. He's walking the walk. Jake, how are you, man?
I'm just chilling here.
You look good. You look good, brother. You just got back from vacation.
Oh, yeah, man. It was beautiful.
Traveling the country?
Yeah. I was driving around, went to Wisconsin, Iowa, Chicago, everywhere I could go. Before I ran out of gas and I had to push the car back home.
Which is about 3 steps for him.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, I was home.
7 foot tall. He's 1, 2, 3, that's it. He came from St. Louis. No.
Yeah. Skip that.
Skip that one all around, huh? So, Jake, man, how you been? It's been about a year since we chatted.
Yeah, it has been.
How you doing?
I've been great, man.
Yeah?
Just, you know, working, going out there, networking, making new friends.
Space Coast Comixx is growing?
Yeah, Space Coast Comixx keeps on growing, you know, keep on doing new things with that. We're, you know, expanding, we have new ideas, and we're going to incorporate different things, you know, and we're just going to keep on going.
Got some great folks here.
Oh, yes.
Great
everyone
here.
Everyone here is a fantastic, you know, individual that come out and they're strong, they're proud, you know, showing their wares. That makes me feel excited.
Well, you know, we talked about this last year a little bit. What time was back in the day when we were kind of lonely. We were counterculture. We were subculture.
Yeah,
and
we
now,
really were.
Now we're pop culture.
We're hip, man.
We're hip.
We're the cool kids now.
We're the cool kids. The cool kids were in Cocoa this week at ICCCon3. And we were hanging, so let's talk about Space Coast Comixx real quick. Okay. Let's remind everybody out there on the World Wide Web about Space Coast Comixx, what you guys do, how you do it.
Well, Space Coast Comixx is a free magazine, but, you know, we have beautiful sponsors like Famous Faces and Funnies, 9.9 Comics, Jersey Mike's, and various other people that, you know, contribute their subscriptions and they pay for it, and I'm able to drop it out into many different areas throughout Brevard County, and, you know, let everyone enjoy a little bit of my geekiness, along with show up our advertisers, you know, who they are, what's happening throughout Central Florida, and we're having a good time while doing it.
And all right, well, so Space Coast Comixx I know it's growing like wildfire.
Yeah.
People are loving it.
Yeah.
It's a free magazine, guys. You got to get this. Everything you want to know about what's going on in Central Florida pop culture. Who's hot, who's not?
Yeah.
Well, we don't talk about who's not, but we'll tell you who's hot.
Yeah.
And some comic stuff.
Yeah.
Some original artwork in there from Jake. And
sometimes I have friends too, you know, contribute stories.
That's fantastic. You know. Let's talk about your art. Jake Estrada art. Man, you got 57 Facebook pages. When I want to tag you, I got to find you amidst the Jake Estrada.
Yeah, I know.
Jake Estrada art.
I'm just out there.
How long you been an artist, man?
I say all my life, you know, since I scribbled the first time on the wall and got beat by my mom.
She's a very tall mom at the time.
You see her, you've seen her running around.
Yeah.
My sister was out here, she joined us.
Your sister came and sat down in the chair earlier, talked to us.
I was happy to hear that.
Man, she's got some great work there. Yeah. She's got some great work. Yeah. Creative minds. Yeah. Creative. Mama's got to be proud.
Yeah.
Mama's got to be proud. Yeah. Yeah. What is your latest creation? What are you working on most these days?
I'm always working on Space Coast Comixx, you know, but I have new issues of Donut Demons coming out pretty soon.
We always love that one. That's always good.
I have a bunch of new issues of that coming out. Then we have, I have more issues of my other book that I do, Screw Phillips, coming out. And, you know, my mind's kind of like a wildfire, like you said. So sometimes I'm sitting here and something hits me, boom, oh, I better do that now, you know. And so I have a few non-titled books right now I'm working on. I haven't thought of the title yet, but I'm actually drawing on pages. I have like there's one book I'm working on, it's about 120 pages deep into it right now.
Wow.
You know,
fantastic, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm always working on different stuff. It just, you know, just things that need to come out now, which is like always Space Coast Comics.
Yeah.
And then there's other things that will come out in the far future.
And when you're not creating art,
then I'm also in movies.
Yes.
I'm in TV shows.
We had the fellas from Negative Normal over here.
Awesome people, awesome guys. I love them.
Fantastic, yeah. And you're working putting together Space Coast Comic Con again.
Yeah. David and I, we're working together. And that's going to come up, you know, on September 8th through the 10th, for which you guys are going to be here.
Absolutely.
And,
wouldn't miss it.
And we're having fun for that. We're lining up for the Spacey Awards.
Yes, we had to congratulate all of all the you know, we were so excited to see all the Hangin With Web Show guests from last year and throughout the year around the state of Florida nominated for Spaceys this year.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. You guys check out the link down below, which will also take you to the Spacey Awards Hangin With playlist.
Yes.
So you can see all of the artists and creators who were nominated for Spacey Awards here at Space Coast Comic Con. And we've added a segment to the show. I call it clickbait. All right?
Click.
That's right. I need a headline, brother. So in order to get my fictitious headline, I have sent them out again to ask them, find me wacky, weird, wonky questions. We're going to ask Jake, and his answer is going to be, comic creator Jake Estrada said this.
All right.
And man, they're going to love it on the web. So, what comic-y item would you include in your hurricane emergency kit? It's hurricane season, man, so you got all those, you got water, you got batteries, you got all those things.
Yeah.
But what comic item would you say you got to have? What do you got to have? You're going to survive the storm.
I need my pencils.
Got to have pencils.
I need my paper, and I need my laptop. The three things in the most world, you know.
There you go. There you go.
And I have to take my, you know, #1 Ghost Rider with me.
Ghost Rider #1. You ain't leaving that behind.
Yeah, and my Punisher collection, along with my secret stash of, you know, ancient issues.
You're like a hurricane trailer, brother.
Yeah, with me, I'm a big guy, so I could probably stuff it into my huge duffel bag and run. Sorry, family, I'm taking this. Bye.
You know, Big Jake wasn't always Big Jake. He was Little Jake.
Yeah.
Favorite Saturday morning cartoon from back in the day.
You know, believe it or not, Smurfs.
Smurfs.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. He made a new friend there, Jake. Dina's all kinds of happy now. So, you know, you're getting to be with Space Coast Comics, all your comic book work. You're in the movies, all the indie films, working on that. Space Coast Comics, you're famous. We can do this. So, when they make the movie of Jake's life, who's going to play Jake? Because Andre the Giant is gone, sadly. So, who's going to play Jake?
I don't know. I don't know if an actor's come along to play me. Maybe Robert De Niro. No. Lots of makeup and hair dye.
On stilts. All right. See, they do this every once in a while. He went out to the internet and found these. A penguin walks through the door right now. He's wearing a sombrero. What does he say to you, and why is he here?
The first thing he'll say, we can do this.
We can do this. And why is he here?
He just needs a little we can do this.
He just needs a little we can do this. He came for a hug from Jake.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying. We got to wrap that. Really, that was it. Wow, we got to wrap it up. But as we do, we're going to say thank you to our partners and our friends at Something Unique Magazine, Wordfire Press, Famous Faces and Funnies, Off the Chain Radio with author Yvonne Mason, and of course, Jake, we always thank you, my brother.
Thank you for always having me.
Space Coast Comics.
It was fun.
And hey, remind everyone real quick where they can pick up a copy of Space Coast Comics.
You always can go and find them at Famous Faces and Funny, 9.9 Comics, Infinite Mushroom, Jersey Mike, Subs, and various other locations throughout Brevard County.
All right, so if you're in the Brevard County area, pick up one of those. If you're traveling the convention circuit and the Hangin With Web Show happens to be there, stop by the table and grab yourself a copy of Space Coast Comics.
That's right.
All right. So I'm GW Palmisher. We are at ICCCon3, hanging with comic creator, artist, and organizer Jake Estrada from Space Coast Comixx. Remember, folks, subscribe, log on, tune in, see who we're hanging with next.